Happy October 11th, 2023, Hoggers, and greetings from the Northern Hemisphere. This is Danny Zen coming to you live. In this video, we are going to be going over something. By the way, this is on this channel because this is money that you are paying your utility companies that could be going towards things that will help you to get closer to living off the grid, okay? So listen up. This is actually a little bit old news. This came out back in July. In your next few minutes of investment, you'll learn about something that could actually... well, it's not going to put money directly in your pocket, but it's going to have your money that you pay utility companies to be used for what it should be used, and that's to maintain the electric grid, you know, customer service and all that stuff, okay? So this is something I learned about from an email from the Solar United Neighborhoods nonprofit back in July, okay? And hold on again. Sorry about this. My microphone needs to be replaced. That's why I'm using my smartphone, okay? So this is where I learned of it from, a Solar United Neighbors email, okay? And for those that want to view this quote-unquote PowerPoint at your own leisure, on Google Drive, just log into your Gmail first, okay? And visit this link here at the top, the blue tinyurl.com/2023 Ethics in Energy Act, okay? Again, if you want to view this link and read it at your own leisure, go to tinyurl.com/2023 Ethics in Energy Act, okay? For the actual full bill that was introduced, by the way, she's a hero in my book, and this is Representative, a U.S. Congresswoman out of, I believe, Tampa, Florida area, Miss Kathy Castor. You can view the original bill by going to this link, okay? And this is what it looks like there, okay? And it was signed approximately July 28th or so, 2023, okay? In this bill that she introduced, it is going to prohibit utility companies from using ratepayers' money for things like, let's see here, hold the utilities accountable by prohibiting utilities from charging you for lobbying expenses, political contributions, legal fees, advertising, and it'll make it harder for utilities to increase your rates, not to mention penalize any utility company that breaks these rules, okay? So this was all spurred on because a lot of incidences, or at least a handful or so, among major investor-owned utility companies were caught doing certain things that were no-no, so not too good on them. But anyways, those things include, I'll just read it off to you. Let's see here. Back in, what was it, ComEd, an Exelon subsidiary, was ordered by the Illinois Commerce Commission last year to refund $38 million to customers for using ratepayer funds as part of a bribery scheme detailed in the Utilities 2020 Deferred Criminal Prosecution Agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice. ComEd admitted to participating in a years-long bribery scheme in Illinois in which the utility arranged jobs and contracts for associates of then Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan to influence and reward the official for his efforts to pass legislation favorable to the utility. Okay, and then in Florida, where I'm at, NextEra Energy's Florida Power and Light spent millions of dollars on political consultants who engineered a scheme to siphon voters to third-party ghost candidates who are recruited to appear on the ballot for competitive state Senate seats without actually running, according to the report by the Orlando Sentinel. And the utility-backed effort targeted legislatures who are trying to hold utility accountable, the Sentinel reported, okay? And then, let's see here. Electric utilities should be prohibited from using ratepayer money to bankroll their political slush funds. FPL used shady tactics and dark money to hijack the elections, mislead voters, and steal elections, and it is time for it to end, said Representative Castor, okay? So, in fact, the numerous public corruption scandals involving electric utilities across the country require federal action immediately. Utility companies should be operating in the best interest of ratepayers, not raising electric bills to bankroll deceitful political activities and block clean energy. The bill instructs, FERC stands for Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, to amend the Uniform System of Accounts to ensure electric and gas utilities place expenses in accounts that are presumptively not recovered from ratepayers, and instructs FERC to make sure ratepayers are not charged for those expenses. The prohibited expenses include any activities that directly or indirectly influence federal, state, or local regulations, legislation, or ordinances, or repeal or modification of existing ones. elections or appointments of public officials, approval, modification, or revocation of utility franchises, and so on and so forth. You guys can read this at your own leisure. So bottom line, basically, this is a very, very much needed bill, and it's time for this nonsense and bad behavior to end, okay? So if you want to send a message to your elected official, your congressperson, please be sure to visit the shortened link that I created for you, which will take you to the Solar United Neighborhoods website, where it will generate an email directly to your senator and or House of Representative, and that's this link right here, okay? Go to tinyurl.com/stoputilitycorruption right away, okay? To make your voice heard, and it will make a difference, okay? Again, go to T as in Tango, INYURL.com/stoputilitycorruption, okay? And again, that's going to take you to the Solar United Neighbors website, which is right here. And then just, I've already submitted this, by the way, it's the walk the talk, okay? And you can scroll down and just fill this out and then send the email, okay? And it'll generate an email directly to your elected congressperson, okay? And then for further information, for those that want to learn more of the details, you can go to this nonprofit Energy and Policy Institute, and I created, and that website is this one down there, okay? And lastly, do want to mention that 3 states, Colorado, Maine, and Connecticut, have already passed legislation to rein in political political spending, and now leaders at the national level have filed legislation that would put an end to their corrupt practices, okay? So again, shout out to Representative Kathy Castor. I did leave her a voicemail, and also some co-signers, I believe. It looks like Representative Sean Casten of Illinois, Democrat, and Jamal Bowman, a Democrat in New York, also co-sponsored the legislation, okay? And each of the legislators had utilities in their home state involved in political scandals, with some of the utilities forcing customers to subsidize their political activities. So again, this is a relevant video on this channel because that's money that could have been returned to you, or lower rate, price of electricity that you could use then to be get closer to living off the grid, okay? Anyways, take care. Thank you for your kind time and attention. I know this was a kind of a shallow dive, but if you want to read the whole thing, again, just visit the link that I created to view this on Google Drive, okay? tinyurl.com/2023 Ethics and Energy Act, okay? Anyways, take care, and I'm going to create a shortened link for this video version that you can share with others. And thank you for your kind time and attention, okay, everyone? And that's how I look like for those that don't know me. Be well. Lastly, I've created some really exciting stuff on my Linktree site. Be sure to go and visit that. When you go to onehouseoffthegrid.com, it's going to take you to my Linktree. You'll see a bunch of new things that I've added to add value to you and helping you achieve your dream of living totally off the grid, so you can say goodbye to your energy, water, grocery, sewage bills, and possibly even your property insurance premium bills, okay? With something called Quonset Huts. So stay tuned, everybody. Take care, and thank you again for sharing this video. It's going to be, after I upload it, it's going to be, the link shortened will be this one right here, okay? tinyurl.com/2023 Ethics and Energy Act video will be the shortened link. You can share this video with anyone you care about, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.